another edition of Value My Vote 2011 One-on-One with the candidates. And we're joined by 6th District candidate, Mrs. Rhonda Wimbish. How you doing?
I'm great, and thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks for coming on. This is one of my favorite Facebook friends, just for all the ones who are watching out there. But Rhonda, we're getting into this discussion because we're trying to find out the values and the vision that the candidates and even the incumbents are having for the 2011 elections. Why are you running for the 6th District in the City Council this year?
Well, Hassan, I am a Baltimorean. I was raised in Baltimore. I was actually raised in the 6th District in Windsor Hills. And I'm a real estate broker, over 25 years. And I've been watching the decline of our communities. And it's heartbreaking. It is absolutely heartbreaking that it's not a relationship anymore between community and City Hall. Relationship is give and take. You've got to give something, you've got to take something. The community is giving, and nothing is coming back. And we see it in the decline, the vacant homes. People are struggling to hold on. And I believe that I can bring something to the table that no one else can. And that's my real estate knowledge and also my advocacy. I'm a mother of a special needs child. I know how to fight for things. I've fought for her to walk and learn and read, and that's what I want to bring. I want to bring services to people, resources, how to make them get through one day to the next. Have a hands-on office where if people lose their job or is diagnosed with cancer or have a sick baby, they can call my office instead of sitting on the phone for 3, 5, 6 hours to find a service that I have right in my office. So I want to be a resource to people. And I want to help people maintain their communities.
And speaking of maintaining communities in the real estate market, obviously there's a big debate now. I mean, obviously for over 47,000 vacant properties in the city of Baltimore alone. And I think that number is even way higher than what they're saying. And we've had what was the Land Bank Authority under the former Mayor Sheila Dixon, which was halted as soon as the new mayor, Stephanie Rawlings-Blake, came in, and she changed it to vacants to values. Are you aware of the two programs, which are very much different in their approach? And if so, what would you be more in favor of in tackling that huge issue?
Well, I would go with the previous program more. There's been many programs that's failed. You know, you also had SCOPE program as well that failed. And the reason that they're failing is because it costs so much to rehab a house, and the value isn't there. So I've actually considered the vacant to value program that's currently in existence predatory. If you get someone to buy something that's not worth something, then you're a predator. If the property is worth $40,000 and it takes $150,000 to rehab it, in your lifetime you'll never see that value. So what is another solution? That's not it, to get people to get loans for 3 times what the property is worth.
And I think one of the people from the Board of Realtors actually told me that vacants to values looks like a lot of it was taken from the SCOPE program.
Right, exactly.
In essence. And they put a lot of time, energy, and money into this land bank thing and just kind of ceased it to where it was. But anyway, getting into the 6th District, which was my former district. I love it. Park Heights is my home and always will be, despite where I live now, which is still in the city. But they have a lot of needs over there, from crime and safety to education and everything. What would you see as the 2 biggest issues that you're going to face in the election, and if elected, tackle at least your first 100 days coming in?
Well, it's a huge district, and there's a lot of diversity, but the first thing I'm going to do is focus on what we have in common. We have more in common than we have differences. But specifically in the Park Heights, since you mentioned Park Heights, the focus has got to be jobs. And I feel the focus have to be nutrition. I actually wrote a proposal that I presented to Kennedy Krieger, the League of Disabilities, to actually have a greenhouse to grow vegetables all year, build it on the back of the front of a boarded up houses, because we have many rows of them, grow vegetables so there'll be nutrition, it'll provide jobs, it'll provide community effort, sense, self-worth, and job skills. But the city wasn't interested, but I did get to present it to Lieutenant Anthony Brown last weekend. And he is interested, and I actually sent it over to the governor's office. So maybe if the governor's interested, maybe we can get some nutrition into Park Heights, and that will be an additional job piece. But there's a lot of development coming into Park Heights, and those jobs should go to the community. I don't think people should be hired outside of the community when we have such a large unemployment rate right here.
Absolutely, and they seem to be shutting down. Now they just shut down the Blue Caribbean over there in that whole Park Heights region across from the racetrack, which is a very highly popularized Caribbean thing that seems to be being wiped out. Now, what's the difference for those voters who are watching and says, okay, well, I got Rhonda Wimbish and the current incumbent Sharon Green Middleton. What will you tell them why they should vote for you and not who's already in there?
Well, the three things that I'm going to bring to the table: real estate knowledge, which everything deals with what real estate, whether someone's losing a house or the water bill is too much, or tax sales that are occurring a month and a half before the due date of the bill. The bill comes out July 1st. The taxes are due June 30th, but the tax sale this year was May 19th. I believe that's an issue that I can tackle. I think that's a law that can be changed. It should be changed. I also will bring in the service aspect, resources. I'm a resourceful person. I know how to get services because mothers of special needs children don't get any services. So we've got to find them. And also the nutrition aspect of it. So those three things right there separate me from the current incumbent.
For those watching who want to learn more about Rhonda Wimbish, what you're doing, how to get involved in your campaign, whether donate, volunteer, or just learn more about you and your background, how can they get in contact?
My cell number is 443-838-1244. The email address is windistrict6@gmail.com.
Okay, and she gave you the cell phone, not the office, and not her baby's mama's sister's brother's phone number, but her personal cell phone number to get in contact.
Once I win.
Absolutely. Well, we wish you all the best in your
you.
run for 6th District Councilwoman. And Rhonda Wimbish, we just want to thank you for taking your time out to come speak with us.
Thank you, Hassan.
Not a problem. We'll be back with more of Value My Vote.